Hello and welcome back to Nature's Galaxy. I'm your host and talkative friend Luna. Welcome back, Aquarius, Cancer placements. What is up, team? What it do? I hope you guys have been having a great time diving into your creativity, diving into reflection, being smart in love. Pew, 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 pew. I think I also owe us like a little bit of a love reading, but let's just jump into the cards. I have the modern Witches Tarot. Of course, not everything I say will resonate with you, but based off faith, we'll go from here. But, you know, again, it's our reading. This is our reading. The rest of you motherfuckers can get out. Either way, happy to be back. Haven't done a reading for us in like almost 2 weeks. And even for me, I'm just like, damn. Normally I like go back and watch my readings too, but I'm just like, I can't. And honestly, for this eclipse season, claws. But at the same time, could care less. Could care less. So let's see what the cards have for us. Aquarius, Cancer placement individuals. Okay, we have the World card. Twinning. Just kidding. But the World card. Completions. Milestones being reached. New fed up situations coming to a head because we're smart enough to be like, oh, there's a new door opening for us in terms of getting out of whatever we find ourselves in. You're, for the most part, keeping a lot of comments to yourself. This has been very emotional. Mars is also in Cancer. So we have these degrees going on with Mars and Cancer where everything is being cleaned up from the bottom of the ocean. And then Pluto in Aquarius, where Pluto's just kind of making us irritated so we can move, so we can do things. New friends, new associates, but right now, the World card. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take. If individuals have been taking unscrupulously, they get the boot. They get out of here. Scram. So this is a time where, yeah, you're just seeing like who gives you equal give and take on an emotional level, on an energetic level, on a financial level. So this can also apply to work as well. Some of you are, you're thinking about like where next to move in terms of work. If you're not online, it's time to start making your way downtown and really putting in the effort. Somewhere, shape, form, or fashion. You need your own community. You need your own money. If you can't always touch your money, is it even yours? If it can easily be taken away from you, is it even yours? So activism is coming up. You having the opportunity to be rebellious is coming up. Jesus Christ. Got the fucking devil. Diablo is back. What do you want? It's kind of like what's coming to mind, like, ugh, what do you want? And then we also have the Lovers. The Devil with the Lovers. Which one do you choose? Do you choose toxic or do you choose to stay smart and enlightened? You could have a Gemini around you, a Capricorn around you. Heavy on the earth placements. You could have other fixed signs around you. Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, another Aquarius. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look into this Devil card using the Kitten Tarot. Did I have a bump? Yeah. Oh well. The hormones are at it again. All right. So you could be using divination right now to pump yourself up for like this new journey that you're about to go on. Don't get too lost in the sauce for sure, for surezies. Because we have like this together, so it's like some version of divination going on here. So for others of you, you need to keep your prayers up. You know, those disembodied spirits, they are out and about. For some of you, you could have had some nightmares recently. You need to pray before bed. Quick story. I think like 2-3 years ago, I had 555 on the timer. I had a really bad nightmare. Within the nightmare, I won't tell you the whole thing. My arm got slammed in the door in the dream, but when I woke up, I had to go to the ER because my arm was in so much pain. And when they did a x-ray of my arm, they're just like, the bone is fine, but we also see that a bone shifted and it's now like on certain nerves. And the only way technically this would have been done is like if you got in like a football injury or like a sports injury, and even that would have shifted the muscles and everything with it. But no, the nurses don't even know how it's done, but I do. So it was a nightmare that I had. So please pray before you go to bed for some of you. Ain't no joke in these astral streets, especially when you're going to sleep. People are waking up to their magic, but that doesn't always mean that they're good. You know, we can also see with the Legend of Korra, when people got their powers back, evildoers, them evildoers out there, to certain degrees, also woke up as well. So for people who are not of the light, they are waking up as well. For others of you, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, they've been learning a lot from you recently, whether they're quiet, you're next to them, you work with them, so on and so forth. Even from far away, you are helping them to a certain degree. You are teaching them. Your energy is doing that. And you might be a bit irritated by it. You might feel like, again, this energy was taking more than giving, or then they closed off. And you get it when it comes down to the Capricorn energy being closed off, but it's like what's bothering you is like how they're doing it because of all of the trauma and the transformation that they have to go through now. So be well aware you're not going crazy. This is happening with them. If you have Capricorn in your chart, you are transforming, but so is the world, which is another reason why you're probably irritated. All of the earthquakes, all of the things going on with the rain, so on and so forth. I mean, you're right across from Cancer, so, and what, Aquarius is in like the next house for you, so. This collective impatience and irritability. Okay, what else when it comes down to this Devil card energy? We have the Sun. So something happens in Capricorn season that solidifies that you will be moving on from something. Something, someone, a job, so on and so forth. For others of you, if you don't really see a change of job coming, start lining it up. I feel like if you have been taken advantage to some degree, or you have bullies at the workplace, in some shape, form, or fashion, you are being pushed out. And you even knowing that is causing pain. You, quote unquote, are becoming a threat to the system because with Pluto and Aquarius, your mind, it can't shrink anymore. Like, it's hungry for knowledge. It's hungry for the next step. It's hungry for you to just grow properly. And for others of you, for all of us, however it resonates, it's going to keep happening until you are in a leadership role. I know for me, Aquarius rising, you know, we have Pluto in the first house, so it's really pushing us to like wake up. And then we turn to Pluto and it's just like, but it's not our fault. But Pluto's just like, I didn't say any of that. I said to wake up. And then go about your business. Woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. I know, like, I've still also been having, like, really good dreams as well, as of recently. I can't really explain more of it, just because of, like, energetically what's going on, like, around me, as well as us. So, yes, keeping some things to yourself is important. It's not, like, trying to be malicious or anything. It's just, you got to be an example. So, Aquarius Cancer placement to Aquarius Cancer placement. Like, we can't be showing our hands to everyone right now, especially since things aren't fair. People aren't playing fair. And you also are playing against other people's traumas. Has nothing to do with you. Hopefully that comforts you at least a little bit. A little bit. Okay, anything else for the Devil card energy here? We have Ace of Wands. So your sacral energy has been lively recently, or you have certain individuals or partners that are coming in that want to speed up your sensual energy. But what I'm getting here is that you have to be careful whether you're attracting a woman, whether you're attracting a man, whether you're gay, whether you're a lesbian, whether you're trans, whether intersexual, whatever. I do feel like you do have to still play it smart. What do I mean by that? There are certain levels that we, in the past, have been like, okay, let me bend the rules because, you know, I'm feeling this way, or I'm feeling that way, or I want this, or I want that. Now, you gotta play it smart in love. You have to. So if there are individuals, man, woman, doesn't matter, your sexual orientation, or if you're trans, it does not matter. Two-spirit, so on and so forth, doesn't matter. You have to play it smart now. Because if you are with somebody, you lay with somebody, and their energy is not on your level, at least an intellectual level, it spirals, unfortunately. Will it always be this way? No. But if we got to be the examples, it is what it is. I'll get more about the love reading in a second. The Lover's energy here, Page of Pentacles. So very divine interactions coming in between you, partnerships, and paperwork. For some of you, for some of us, we want to go back to school. For some of us, you want to start that business. For some of you, you want to, again, really start kicking it up a notch when it comes down to your creative ability, not creating alone, 1313 on the timer, you know, really diving into being transformative, finding different people to help you along this road. It's coming in. It is divine for you to understand this now, which is probably why we have the Devil and the Lovers card here. So I do feel like on the other spectrum, people may feel like you're using them or something along those lines. Be very blunt even. Be sweet. But blunt even with these conversations around you not using people. We're here as a community, right? Because for some reason, especially with Pluto and Mars here, people are going to get the wrong idea. So they're trying to channel into your energy to some degree. And then for others of you, again, this, with the Lover's card here, this abolitionist type of mentality, 1414 on the timer, like you are now having to set in, relearn, reread, finding different people to help you with these grassroots knowledge, to help point you in the direction, or you as a teacher pointing other people in the direction of, this is what you need to study, this is what you need to understand. You could be diving more into religion, your Akashic records, your ancestry at this time. So with the Page of Pentacles, it just feels like you're knocked down a peg a little bit, where, again, you're hungry. You're hungry for knowledge. You're hungry to understand that tomorrow is not guaranteed. And so there are other people who are trying to, like, in their own way, tell you that as well. But when it comes down to our energy, like, we are kind of stubborn when people are trying to tell us something, because we already know so much. And if you don't come to us with a certain level of, like, enthusiasm, it doesn't always have to be, like, negative, but if you don't come to us with a certain level of enthusiasm, it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. And that can be frustrating for people as well, because they're just like, oh, I always have to be on for you, as an example. But again, Cancer placement, the ocean, Aquarius, electricity. When you are out in the middle of the ocean, the stars reflect in the water. The water reflects back to the stars. They're aliens in the water. They're aliens in space. What do you mean? Slow down, calm down. For us, slowing down is us taking a nap. Having a nice meal. Our time is different compared to other individuals. It's not the same. I love that Beast Boy is still just, like, playing out in our life so much. I'm so happy at 1616 all the time. I'm so happy that I chose that for our archetype for the year. And I think it's going to be the same thing next year as well, if y'all are into it as well. I'm already thinking of, like, other costumes for other signs, but I think it's, like, 2 others, but that's because, like, the energies are like this. But I think we're still gonna be Beast Boy even next year, because maybe a different evolved version, quote unquote, of Beast Boy, but at the same time, same thing, same shit. But let me know what you guys think. You know, just comment it down below or whatever when you get the chance. No rush, because again, I know, like, time for us is just like, oh yeah, I'll comment, and then we forget. Then we're like, oh shit, my bad. Either way. Okay, what else when it comes down to this Lover's energy? Because I feel like it's definitely community more than anything at this point in time. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Grassroots is, like, heavily armored right now within the spirit. Fighting the good fight, using your knowledge for your art is going to protect you for a really long time. But just remember to be cohesive with still moving forward. And I guess, again, that's kind of like our downfall a little bit, but greatest weakness, greatest strength type shit. So you actually might, within your area, wherever you are, find more Aquarius Cancer placements is what I'm getting. Awesome. I know, like, there have been some that I've known in the past, but motherfuckers, for some reason, had, like, some bigoted things to say, and I off with the head. Not spending time with you anymore, bully. So, it is what it is. You guys understand. So, I guess also here, there could be a potential redemption arc. Got you. For some of you, not all of you. X, Y, and Z. Or, you know, be a little bit more mindful for any type of redemption arc that's coming your way. Anything else when it comes down to the Lovers? So if it's, like, sideways a little bit, the camera, because I just needed to push back a little bit, and that also means I gotta put it a bit on an angle. So, hope y'all don't mind. Okay. We have 10 of Wands and the Star. Ooh, so you know what I'm getting from this? People are gonna have to reach 1919 on the timer. Doubles. There's a lot of doubles coming through. So with the 10 of Wands and the Star card, be careful with other Aquarius sun sign placements. That's what this is giving for some of you. Now, if this is in relation to you, and especially if you have an upkeep of your spiritual work, it's going to be really hard for energies to come back to your star energy. It just is. You have a lot of work to do. And once you connect yourself to the spiritual modalities that you pray to, that you keep your spiritual X, Y, and Z up, it is going to be really hard for people to reach you. We're not going to have a Selena moment. Let's be real about that. We're not going to have a Selena moment with Yolanda. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're so sorry, girl, that you had to be the example, but it is what it is, you know? We're going to learn from her. We're going to honor her death in this way. We're not doing it. So there is this on and off feeling between you and the relations that you have around you. Something about 2032 is something that popped up as well. But of course, again, that's like way in advance. So that could be a completion for any type of project that you have, or the return of you to whatever degree, you know, the universe calls you to understand at this time. So again, that's what, 6 years from now. Interesting enough, we have a 6 of Pentacles here. I'll get a card for it, sure. We have the Page of Cups, and then we also have the 2 of Swords. Just keep your prayers up is kind of like what I'm getting. The angels, you spiritually, or you figuring things out in terms of your resonance and art and what you're fighting for, fighting the good fight. Make sure to just keep it up. All right. Anything else from the Modern Witches Tarot? I want to like go on and on with our reading because I feel like we just need it, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. So next we have, I'll come back within like a week or so. So the Knight of Cups here. Love offers, gifts coming through, gifts coming in, apologies potentially. It's up to you if you want to accept, excuse me, or not, but it's up to you. We also have the Temperance card, the angels, the angels, the angels. And then for others of you, this is Sagittarius. If there's a Sagittarius that did you wrong in the past, I don't necessarily know when they're going to quote unquote come back. I mean, they're Sagittarius. That's really up to their wonky willpower. I'm not trying to say it in like a negative way, because again, we can relate on a level. But if you are involved with certain Sagittarius placements and their energies kind of reflecting back to you a little bit of this wonkiness, try as much as you can to transmute the energy, whether you put a ward on your name, or maybe you just need to have certain affirmations like around you that signal, hey, you need to understand this. Hey, you need to slow down for this. Hey, call your power back. Okay, let's look into this Knight of Cups energy. I'll switch over actually. Ooh, something about a 7 of Swords. Somebody's getting caught. Notification on my end. X marks the spot. And then we have the 7 of Wands. So someone gets caught, exposed, talked about, so on and so forth. So Knight of Cups. Let's look into the hidden oracle. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So someone in your past romantically is very grateful. I hid who I really am from you. I feel like the sad energy all of a sudden. I hid behind material things. This person knows your magic. This person knows that you work really hard. But it's something huge here about hiding. They're hiding in the timeline. They're hiding in procrastination. They're hiding in excuses. They're hiding in I need to get my money up. And I'm hiding in this. I'm hiding in that. I'm hiding behind a relationship. And what I mean by that is like if somebody kind of just like used you, moved on, didn't truly express like how they were, how they felt, or maybe they tried to come back, something along those lines. It's just, you know, they can't really go back on this. you now have to let them understand their consequences. Notification on my end. It's time for me to heal now. This is probably how you feel. You want to heal now. You need to heal now. You're sick and tired of this, or anything that's happened in the past has made you sick and tired of being sick and tired. So many things remind me of you. So it's almost like the energy that they're throwing your way, you have no choice but to pick up on, because of like the analogy that I used between the stars and the ocean. And so with this, now you're seeing their name, or now you're seeing resonance on how you were right or how you were wrong, how they were wrong, how you were right, and different things like that. To you, to us, it's kind of annoying, but the universe is just like, you need to see it so you can move on. So you just need to take it as that. I wish I had, look, I wish I had treated you better. Okay, let's move on to the temperance energy. This is temperance energy using the hidden oracle. I'm not available. Yeah. I want to tell you how I feel. What? Goodness. Okay, inconsistent. I'm not available, but I want to tell you how I feel. What did I just say? I love you. This is what individuals, potentially a Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn wants to tell you, is that they love you. Are you also seeing somebody right now? I don't know. But if you are seeing someone new, you or them are falling pretty fast. Knowing us, we can fall pretty fast, but again, we gotta stay smart. Are they hitting those timelines? Are they hitting those, I almost said the walls. No, you nasties. Let me finish my thought. Just kidding. But, Jesus. The indecency. I'm just kidding. But, are they doing the right courtship? Are you doing the right courtship? So on and so forth. Follow the courtship rules. They will save you in the long run. Hear me? Are you hearing me? Are you? Okay. Follow thy invisible rules. Follow the rules. Because you have the smarts, you have the intellectual hearsay, but you know, you have to not just fall in love at this point in time with, you know, it's hard to tell us, honestly, because the thing is, even when we're mad at people, we can still just be like, I have unconditional care for this person, and it fucking sucks because they're acting like a fucking dick. But, yeah, to help you in the long run, this is what's going on. If you were mad at somebody in the past, or even potentially ex-friends, I don't know. I feel like we're over it. Don't tell them that. But yeah, we're over it. So yeah, there's this I love you energy. But what I'm getting is like, if you're a guy, you're the one who's fallen fast for someone new because you have closed the door on the past. And then if you're a lady, it might be a little bit harder for you to close the door on the past, or maybe you have completely closed the door on the past. All of the past, all of the doors. Because especially as women, you know, we have different doorways when it comes down to the generational lineage, when it comes down to the spiritual doorways, when it comes down to the potentials, you know, you got to close all the motherfucking doorways. And sometimes it, you know, you have to find like a mentor for some of you when it comes down to that. But either way. Next, I hope that you can forgive me one day. I don't know. I still feel like somebody from your past still feel, for some of you, arrogant, and or for other modalities in terms of like the doorways that have been closed. or, you know, you have these people blocked, or you're just not talking to them, something like that. They do hope that you can forgive them. If this is somebody new, I feel like they're caught in the web. They're caught in the web of you closing all the doors, and they're just like, wait a minute, I'm new to this. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what's going on. Still be smart about the courting steps. Wherever you find yourself, even if you are two-spirit, even if you're trans, there's a courting process here. Follow those invisible courting. I say invisible because, again, you need to see what you're dealing with, especially intellectually. Okay. The timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah, just caught in the web. Just caught in the web. Let's see. I'm becoming a better person. I feel like this is you. I feel like this is us. We are becoming better people. Look at the I love you unconditionally. And then for others of you, you are, again, since you are closing these doors, since you are becoming a better person, this is a sign. This is a sign that you are becoming a better person, because now you are attracting someone who's also on that level. Cuffing season is coming up. So this is why we're also discussing it. So for some of you who are just like, ew, emotions, I don't want to, just come back to the reading, babe. Just come back. It's all right. It's all right. I get it. I understand. So if you are with somebody, this is how you guys feel with the fifis. Even if like you're divorced or something like that, this is how it's turning out. Cool. All right. Anything else? Anything else? Let me ask the cats. Then I'll close it out with the divine energy oracle reading. Darn you, dyslexia. Darn you. Anyway, I gotta go pick up my vitamins tomorrow. So we have the Magician. We're getting shit done. We're getting shit handled. Okay. 5 of Cups. It's time to put these sad feelings to work. Put them to work. I said what I said. Pages. So using your pain to alchemize, using your pain as the new story, using all of your misunderstandings as the new story, as the new push forward, especially if you're in grassroots as well. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We still gonna be moving slow, because there's only 24 hours in a day. And then for a good bit of us, we're just like, gosh darn it. What today? I thought today was Tuesday. No, it's Thursday. I mean, today is actually Tuesday. But just as an example. It's just like, no, it's Thursday. I thought today was the 8th. No, it's the 18th. You're all the way messed up. Yeah. So, correct. All right. You have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Nervous system changes for the better. For the better. All right. Divine energy oracle reading. Let's go. Be decisive. Be decisive up in this bitch. Face your shadow. Yes. Put them sad feelings to work. Correct. All right. Imagine solutions. Ka-chow. All right. Express your joy. Express your joy. I know earlier I got like a black candle. I've never worked with a black candle before. I didn't like do anything to it. I didn't even like dress it with herbs. it was like a small black candle, and I just lit it. And then so much of my energy, because I did like an egg cleanse the other day as well. But then when I lit the black candle, I was just like, no, my energy does feel lighter. So if you feel dense right now, friends, community of crab star signs, star crabs, so on and so forth, get a small black candle. I mean, I guess you could get a large one too, but like the small black candle, it really did work wonders for me. So next we have tune out distractions. Procrastination is friends with Diablo. Be well aware. Distractions do happen, but be mindful. Claim your art or intelligence, so on and so forth. All right. I leave you now. Thank you so much for stopping by, trusting me with your cards again, and all that jazz. I will talk to you guys next time I see you on the wave.